welcome to a brand new speed build. Today I have a winter treehouse and I am so outside my comfort zone on this one. It's insane. I don't think I've ever built anything like this, so I am sorry if it looks like really bad, because I've never done anything like this. I've never even attempted to build a treehouse, but then like for me a couple of weeks ago, or like a week ago I think, because I built this like last week, / beginning of this week I guess, but again I am pre-recording so it will have been weeks for you guys. But I don't know, I got this inspiration, I don't know from where, it's just I think I watched someone's video or saw someone do a treehouse, probably on Instagram, because I think someone hosted a challenge where it was to like build tree houses, and so I saw a lot of them and they were just amazing. Like this is nothing like that because they are amazing, and I don't know, I don't even know if this actually qualifies as a tree house because there are like rocks under which kind of support the house as well, so I'm sorry if this is not actually a tree house, but I'm gonna call it that because it sounds cool. But I saw a lot of people do them and I thought they were really, really cool, and then I just was thinking of like what I can do for like winter builds this year, and because I knew I wanted more this month than just my Scandinavian winter home, so I knew I wanted like one more at least this month, and then I will have I think a few more in December as well, but for this one I was thinking like what can I do, and then I got reminded of like all the tree houses that I've seen within like the last couple of weeks, so I was just like I will try to do a winter tree house, and that's what I did. Again, I'm not really sure if it qualifies as a tree house because there are like rocks and stuff like that like kind of supporting it as well, but I think it works. I'm gonna call it that, and we're just gonna have to live with it. But I do really, really like this build and I am kind of proud of it. I can't believe that I actually pulled this off. If I did, I don't really know if I did. You can decide that, but let me know in the comments if this is actually like a tree house or if it's just like a house that sometimes have trees, because I think there's only like a tree going through like the porches mostly, and then there's like one tree going into like one of the houses, because basically this is built with what I don't even know what I'm saying, I'm sorry, with like 3 different builds, so the main one that is like on the lowest part, like the lowest house or the one closest to ground. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, that one is the kitchen, dining, and living area, and then the 2 other houses are like sleeping quarters things. So I don't know. I really like this. I built this in Granite Falls, on the green Getaway lot, I think, at least. I don't know if that's an actual lot name or if it was something before that here, but I think that's what it's called. I'm not really sure. And last year for Christmas, or for winter, I built a winter cabin, I think I call it. I almost said Christmas cabin, but I think I call it just winter cabin. And so for this year, again, like I was thinking like what can I do, and I might still do a winter cabin this year, but probably not call it that, probably like a cozy winter cabin or something like that, and I still might do that. I was just thinking of like what can I do this year to like make it a little different, and this is what I did. So yeah, I don't know, I do really like it, like I said before. So what I did to basically, I don't know, I looked at pictures on Pinterest, and just Google a lot of like tree houses, because I did, like I said, I had seen like a couple on Instagram, like I don't know how many, but probably around like 5 or 6 on Instagram. So I got some inspiration from them, but I didn't actually like look at them really up close and like see them. I didn't like go back and watch them. I had seen them in my like, I don't know, my feed. But I hadn't like done anything more, like I hadn't gone into like the profiles and like actually looked at them for reference for this house. I did not do that because I would never copy anyone, I promise you. But I did go to Pinterest and Google and see kind of what tree houses looks like, because I've never actually, well, I've seen like tree houses that are like, you know, the ones that like you play in as a kid, you know, those types, and I've been in a couple, but like I've never actually seen like one where you can actually live in real life. So I went to Google and Pinterest and I saw a couple. I didn't take inspiration from like one specific one. I don't know, I had this idea that I wanted them to be separate buildings and then have them be kind of connected with porches. So I don't know if that was from a picture, if it was just my imagination, I'm not really sure. So I don't know, I won't take credit for it if I didn't do it, but I think I might have just actually been creative for once, which would surprise me, but yeah, so I don't know. But what I did to make them on like 3 different levels is that I built the first one, the first kind of level, I guess, the one with the kitchen and dining and living area. That one I built on, because first I built a room and then I just built a room on top of that and I deleted a room under. So that's kind of that. And then on top of that I built 2 rooms but kind of dragged them out. And then with the kind of, I guess foundation tool, I just lowered them to the heights I wanted. So they're not on the 3 different floors, but to access the first floor, again with the kitchen, dining, and living area, that's like 1 floor, and then the other 2 counts as all being on the same floor. So yeah, I think that this house would be kind of a nightmare to play in, because it was kind of a nightmare sometimes to build in or with, because the camera kept jumping up and down. So I'm sorry if that's a little bit annoying in the video. I tried to keep it as minimal as possible, but yeah. Also, when I play tested this, I was 100% sure that like, nothing was going to work, and I did tweet about this because I was like, I did not think anything was going to work, because I just thought that like I'm building this and then if it works that's great, but I don't think it's going to, because I didn't even think you were going to access the rooms because of how I built it. But everything worked in this house. Every single thing worked. Like, I did not have to change a single thing, and I'm so surprised about that. Like, I don't know, so I am so happy about that. So if you want to download this from the gallery and play with it, you can totally do that. My ID is asimsas04, like it is everywhere. So if you want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, you can also go with that. So yeah, I don't know, I'm so surprised that this actually like works completely. I did not think it was going to, but it did. Also in the front, I kind of wanted a tree that like supported the, I don't know, the front of the front of the porch, I don't know, but you will see me if I'm currently doing it or if I will do it. I'm not exactly sure. I will change the tree, because in the beginning I went for I don't know what trees are called, okay, but in the beginning I went for just a regular tree, I think, and then it was just like too much. It was like too busy, so then I wanted to change it, but then I tried a couple. I did edit that out, but then in the end I decided to go with this kind of like dead tree. I think it's from vampire stuff, which is very random to use, but I think it's from that. So I am sorry if you don't have that pack, but I think it's the only thing I use. Well, I might have used a radiator as well. I'm not exactly sure. This is not pack restricted, so I don't know, but I did add that one instead. So it looks a little weird that just being a dead tree there, especially if you're playing this in like the summer, but it is very decorated for winter and Christmas. So like this is more Christmas decorated than my Scandinavian winter home, because in that one I didn't add a single Christmas thing, well, except for I think a Christmas tree, but in this one I added some like Christmas cards and like, you know, Christmas things, because I was really in that mood. I did actually start to listen to Christmas music while I was building this, so yeah, and then I had to stop because I know that if I start listening to Christmas music now, I will get so tired of it when Christmas comes. So I do love Christmas music, it's just it was a little too much if I started doing it like 100% now. And then I don't know, I built this over the course of like a couple of days, because I was like, I don't know, I was just feeling, I didn't know if I liked it or if I just, I don't know, it took some time as well. So one day I did basically the bulk of the exterior, and then I went back the other day, and then I was just like, I should add something out like under the house, because I do have, again, these rocks that kind of supporting it, that are from the debug menu, but I wanted a pond as well, so I did add that, and I had no idea that when you add a pond and it's winter, the water gets this like kind of like frozen effect, and that's so cool. Like, I had no idea, and I love that. I don't know, I love that so much. So hopefully you like it as well, but we will move on to the interior at least now or pretty soon, I guess, depending on how well the voiceover syncs up. But I don't know, I did not finish the exterior before I went on to the interior, because I was really unsure what to do with the exterior, and I'm really happy that I did that, because I feel like if I did the exterior directly when I was like before I did the interior, I would have wouldn't have added on the fairy lights and everything like that I added, and because I did have that kind of I don't know, I discovered that I wanted that while I was doing the interior, and I don't think I would have added all of them, like the fairy lights and everything like that, which is probably my favorite part of the build. So I'm happy that I waited. But for the interior, it's very like, it's kind of a small interior, like it's not that big, but again, everything worked, which I'm so surprised about. But yeah, although my sim did caught on fire, or is that even the right grammar? I don't know. My sim did get caught on fire when I was building it, or when I was playtesting it, because he was stupid. Not really, but kind of, because I did then like replace the lot because it got like ashed everywhere and stuff like that. So for screenshots I needed to like replace it, and so I checked again if it like was maybe something was too close or something like that, but no, it was just my sim that was stupid, because then he could light it without any issues, so it should be fine. But I didn't really know what type of dining table I wanted. At first, I didn't think I was going to be able to fit a big dining table, so I used this small one from Get Together, I think, and I don't know, I liked it, but then I realized that I was able to fit a bigger one, so I used a bigger one as well. So I think not as well, just the bigger one. I don't have 2 dining tables in this house, so yeah. Also, I did go for a very like dark color scheme, and I absolutely love that. I used the couch and armchair from the industrial loft kit, and I think they fitted so well, mostly just because of the blanket that is kind of thrown over the back of the couch, and I think that looks so cozy, and I don't know, I just get really like cabin vibes from this, and I don't know, I think this would be kind of a cute place to like vacation on. I definitely think I would love to have like go on a vacation here, but yeah, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Also, I'm sorry if this is a little weird. I have mentioned this in every single video this month, and I am so sorry if it's repetitive, but I am pre-recording, and this is my second voiceover I'm doing today. I have to do maybe 1 or 2 more. I haven't decided, depending on, but probably like 1 or 2 more, and I literally like just like 2 minutes before I started recording this one, I finished my last video's voiceover, so that's fun. Although that one was like, it was a really short video, so it was fine, but this one is pretty long, not pretty long, it's like a regular, I don't know, voiceover for me. It's not like a couple of videos ago I had one that was like almost 40 minutes, and that was a nightmare to record, but this one I think it's a little better, so hopefully I won't be completely out of it when I'm like at the end of it. We're like already halfway through, so it's fine. We're gonna be fine, at least I hope so. What if we're not? That's bad, but it's fine. And I guess I maybe should mention that this is for, like, there's room for, well, I was going to say, like, 2 parents, but, like, it's a cabin, and it's a rental lot, because, again, all the lots in this world are rental lots. I really wish we could have, like, residential lots, now that we can have rental lots in any, like, in any area. I really wish we could have, like residential lots here in Granite Falls and in Cerro Dorado as well, but we can't, unfortunately. But since this is a like vacation home, you can have whoever you want here, like, come on vacation, but there is room for or there's a double bed in one of the kind of sleeping quarters things, and then there is 2 single beds in the other one, which like at first I actually added bunk beds, which I think I edited out because I went outside and did some other things that you did not need to see, so it just got edited out. But basically first I used bunk beds, and so I had like 4 single beds in that one, but then I discovered that like that's a little too much, and you would not be like 6 sims here. That would be like way too much, so I added 2 just single beds, and I think that was the right choice. I don't know, I tried to go for a very cabin vibe. I did mention in my in the cabin I did last year for Christmas as well, or winter as well, that I have never really been to a cabin. I've been to one kind of cabin, but that was like during summer, and it was not really a cabin, but kinda, not really, but kinda. It's hard to explain. Like last year when my mom watched that video, and so we were like out on a walk, and then she asked, like, we were talking about something, and she asked like, the cabin, like, did you mean the one we went to, like this one? And I was like, yeah, but I'm not really sure if it counts. And she was like, I don't know if it counts or not either, so I don't know. But that was like, it was a couple of years ago, and we went on a vacation, so it was a lot of fun. Also, again, it was like during summer, so it was not a winter cabin like at all. And yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I don't really know what I'm talking about. I added this, like the wallpaper for this house is this like kind of wood paneling thing. I think it's from Base Game, and I've never used it before, but I really like it. I've seen people use it both on exteriors and interiors, so I'm not sure like where it's supposed to be, but I did use it in the interior. The exterior wallpaper for this house is the one from Spooky Stuff, which is really, really weird. I don't think I've ever used it before because I don't really like it, but for this one I kind of wanted that kind of like distressed look and kind of just worn out, so I think it works really well, and I think it looks really good. At first I tried to use the one from I think Outdoor Retreat, probably like the log one, like that looks like logs, but it just, there was not the right swatch for it, so I decided not to use it, but I think I made the right choice with going with the spooky one stuff as well. The spooky stuff one instead. And yeah, I don't know. I haven't actually looked at this build in summer, which I probably should have, but I haven't. So I'm not sure what it would look like. But again, it is very decorated for Christmas and the winter season. So you could play in it otherwise, but you have to delete a lot of stuff, I think. But I'm not sure what it looks like, and I don't know. I hope it looks good. I did, like, the flooring for the porches is also the spooky stuff one, so it should match. And the roofing, I think I used roofing from, I want to say Snow Escape. I think so. At least in the beginning. I think I didn't change it, so I don't know. I don't know what it looks like. Hopefully it looks good. I have no idea what the landscaping looks like, so I'm sorry, but you're just gonna have to live with it, I guess. I did use landscaping, I think only from, well, not the trees, but like the shrubs and stuff like that, is only from, Outdoor Retreat as well. So you definitely need to have Outdoor Retreat for this build. This is not pack restricted, and I used whatever I wanted. This was just a very fun build for me to do, and I am surprised that it's like actually like playtest and like it worked. Again, I've talked about this before, but I'm not sure if it's actually like playable. It depends on your computer and depends on like how much you want your camera to jump, I guess, but it is playtested and it works. But yeah, I don't know. Again, like, does playtested and playable mean the same thing? I don't know. Let me know what you think, because I'm not sure. I did talk about this in, I think, my Tudor family home. I think I mentioned it. I'm not sure. I think it wasn't that one. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, like I said before, the trees are mostly supporting the porches, but then there is a tree going inside of the like second sleeping quarters room build thing. I don't think sleeping quarters is the right one, because that kind of makes me think of like boarding schools, and I don't know if that's like the correct term to use, but we're gonna roll with it, I guess. But I did totally forget that tree was there, and so I like placed a dresser there, and then I was like, I have to move that. So I'm sorry, I probably looked like a fool when I was doing that, because you're probably like, there's a tree there, Mal, what are you doing? Like, what is that there? So I'm sorry, but that's like the only tree that's actually like inside of a house, so that's like, I'm not exactly sure if it counts as a tree house, but we're gonna call it that. Again, it sounds cool, so we're gonna do it. And there's 2 bathrooms in this build. I show you both, which is very weird. I normally don't do that. It's just, I don't know why I did that, but I did. So I'm sorry, I guess. I don't know. There's 2 bathrooms, but they both are off from the bedrooms. So if you're just in like the dining area, or like dining, living, and kitchen area, if you want to go through the bathroom, you have to go into one of the bedrooms, which is a little unfortunate, but it's fine. It's whatever. And then on the exterior, like I said before, I did add a lot of fairy lights, and I added fairy lights from the debug menu that came with, and they came with Cottage Living, and I love them so much. I only show you when I use them once, because I had to adjust them some with like tool and stuff, so it did take me a very long time to do it, so I just edit that out. But I don't know, I really like them. I did put them like kind of between some of the houses, but then also underneath, and I think it just looks so good. It looks so cozy. And then I also added fairy light, like the trimming things to like the roof. I don't know if that makes any sense, if you get what I mean. You kind of see that they're like fairy lights, or like not fairy lights, but there are lights on the roof, and then on the screenshots there's also lights on the on the fence, and those were added by the decoration box. So my sim had to like go to the decoration box that came with seasons, and I added them, and I think they look really good. I don't know, it just looks so cozy, and that's kind of the vibe I wanted to go for. And then I also added a lot of candles everywhere, especially the candles that came with, I want to say City Living, probably. I add them like everywhere, especially like also I add them on like some of the rocks and everything like that, and it looks so cozy. So actually on some of the screenshots, I think I took 2 screenshots where it's nighttime, just because it looks really good. Plus I added like the fireflies as well on the pond, so I think it looks so good, at least in my opinion. I don't know if you think that, but in my opinion it looks really good. But I didn't really know what to put on the porches, So I just put some like seating areas and some like activities, not really that many. I think I put like the don't wake the llama table and as well as the woodworking bench, so not that much. And then I also put some seating areas. There's also like another dining table, so that's good. You can eat outside when it's winter. I don't know why you would want to do that, but I don't know, I have the space. And I always struggle with furnishing porches, especially for this one, because it's winter. Like what do you place out there? So I don't know. And some of the plants should be dead, but they're not, because they're from like the indoor plant section. So I don't know. It looks kind of weird, but like we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna roll with it, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this build. I really like it. Like I said like several times now. But I don't know. I think it's really cool, at least in my opinion. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know what to say anymore. We're almost done with the videos. That's good. And then I don't know if I'm gonna record a voiceover directly after this, or if I'm gonna take a break and edit some and then maybe record a voiceover. I will probably do that because my voice needs to rest. I need to drink some water and just kind of, I don't know, let it rest, I guess. And then I also had a fireplace outside. I think I added that kind of in the beginning. Or not fireplace, but like a fire pit, just because I always do that when it's winter, just because I feel like that looks really cozy and I love them. And I think that's definitely like one of the activities you can do outside when it's winter. There's not that many to do, but it's one of them, so that's good. But anyway, that's basically it for this video, and I really hope you liked it. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!